Well, good morning, fellow gardeners. I'm Kelly, aka K2, and this is my channel, K2 Garden Adventure, dedicated to me building my dream gardens and urban farmstead here on the beautiful central coast of California, Zone 9B. So today, got amazing. My brother-in-law Tony has come up, and he's teaching me what the proper thing to do is with all these grapevines that I have growing on the property, some that were old and some that I brought in. So let me flip this around and give us a before shot, because we're attacking this vine already. So this was a legacy vine that was here. I didn't even know this was here because there used to be so many trees and bushes. I didn't discover that I had this grapevine or these two grapevines here until a few weeks after I moved in and went rummaging through the thick forest back here. Anyways, not knowing what I was doing, I pruned stuff back, but discovered I was not doing it the correct way. And like I said, Tony is gonna show me the right way to do this. So I just wanted to give you a before shot so we can see what it looks like after we're all done. Okay, so crazy day running all over the central coast looking for 8-foot T-posts, but finally found a couple, and so let me show you what the grapes look like now. Okay, so the turns out both of the wooden posts were rotted through, so replace those with some, like I said, an 8-foot T-post. It's just sand here, so you know, they're in the ground like 3 feet before it's stable enough. About 3.5 feet, I guess. So here Tony was teaching me. We put up 2 guide wires, and then these canes right here that we selected are all set to produce lots of fruit this year. Here on the ground you can see how much we pulled off is over here, and then he gave me a couple of these basically spurs, and so he said just let those grow this year because we might want to select canes off of those spurs for next year. And so that's you know, it's a multi-year process with grapes, learning how to do that. And now here's something he said it was totally fine. He wove these 2 canes together, and he said that's totally fine to do. You can do that. I wouldn't have, but that's awesome that he was teaching me that that's okay. And again, there's a couple of spurs that we left that might produce some canes for next year. So super happy with how this turned out. Oh, and then we went ahead and used these turnbuckles, and this is a 16 gauge multi-wire. So we use these turnbuckles so we can tighten or loosen as necessary. And then you can see we put the T-posts at an angle to help support the weight. And then this T-post in the middle was already here, and all we're doing is using this as a support structure for the different guide wires. Oh, need to prune some of those lower branches off my strawberry guava. But look at this, I just planted this a month ago and it's already making me some fruit, so excited about that. But let me prune off those lower branches. Definitely need to get in here and get some of these blood oranges. I have so much produce I need to come pick. But here, let me show you. So as far as the vertical or the grape trees, he did these ones up for me. This is what the Eastern Concord and Suffolk Red, but he says the key is on whether or not they are traditionally cane or spur pruned. So we knew that flames are spur pruned, so he showed me on this how we picked out 3 nice strong, and explained how we're just gonna, above this level here, we're gonna just let those the canes come out of the or those, and there are gonna be some spurs that come out either side. And so and then all that will just waterfall down. Whereas with, for instance, this Thompson, he's saying on these are cane pruned. So here we are wrapping the canes around the top ring, and then the fruit will waterfall down off of the ring versus coming out of the 3 just coming out of the spurs on the flame. So what I told him, so what I need to do is go look up, you know, the right pruning style for all the other varieties of grapes I have, and then I can make those match my example of the flame and of the Thompson. So and then he also was working on the roses and showing me some tricks on roses, and mentioned for the grapes, I should hit them with fertilizer. Right now is the time to hit them with fertilizer because they are wanting to grow. These have already pushed out a whole bunch of new growth. You can see all the buds coming live there, and this one didn't wait, my Suffolk Red. So, but he said, oh my gosh, there's already grapes. Look at that, that is crazy. There's already grapes. But he said for right now, we wanna make sure they get lots of nitrogen. So I found a fruit and plant fertilizer by Kellogg that was it 543 or something? Anyways, the highest number was nitrogen. So based on his recommendation, that's what I'm gonna hit these with. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this quick video, and maybe tomorrow when I get the rest of these done, I'll come back and show you what they all look like. So but right now I've got to go eat, so until tomorrow, have a good evening. So we've time jumped here a couple of months, but I wanted to show you how the grapevines are doing right now here in early April. So out here we've got the blueberry, and he's looking awesome. I actually am going to move him to a different spot, but that's the blueberry. Here we have the Suffolk Red, absolutely beautiful, has already got some grapes on it. Again, we're just like in the first bit of April. Here we have some Eastern Concord as well. My brother-in-law Tony was pointing out that when you get grapes that are developing at different sizes like this, it means it's probably a zinc deficiency. So I just got all the grapes some iron and zinc fertilizer this morning. So hopefully that fixes those grapes. But again, the tree is looking beautiful. Coming over here, this is actually this blank spot where there used to be a citrus tree right here that was kind of not in line, and I planted the caracara back here when I pulled it out, because it turned out it wasn't actually producing real fruit, it was just suckers. Anyways, but I'm gonna move that grape on the end down to that spot right there, hopefully here shortly. This guy is doing absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. This is the which variety is this? Is the flame. Look at all of these bunches and bunches of grapes doing absolutely wonderful. And here we have the Thompson doing great. Again, lots and lots of the grapes on there. And then there's Mars as well. And we've got the Reliance. One of the things that Tony was saying is want to be careful with making these trees is that I go in and remove some of the leaves that are on the inside to make sure there's still airflow that's happening inside. And then the last one is the White Pearl, and they're a little bit slower. I mean, what's interesting is they actually kept some leaves all winter, but they have really picked up and have started going as well. But finally, what I believe are the Thompsons on the trellis we rebuilt. Look at just how amazing these look, and there's lots of grapes, and just really, really happy. My sister and Tony were just here a couple of days ago, and gave me some more instruction on how to do grapes. So at any rate, just wanted to show you this time jump and show you how good all the grapes are looking now a couple months down the road. And again, hope you really enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, and you know, please leave a comment, and I will get to those, I promise. And most importantly, until the next video, happy gardening.